And it's Ross,
La,
Ross,
la,
Ross,
la,
Ross,
la.
Ross's reading time. And it's Ross,
La,
Ross,
la,
Ross,
la,
Ross,
la.
Ross's reading time.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Ross again, Ross Merrick, and we're here again. We're here for Ross's reading time. I gave up on the background. If you haven't noticed, there's no background anymore. I'll figure something out sometime, but right now we're just gonna read the book because that's what really matters. So I hope you guys are enjoying. This is our fourth book, and today we are going to do it in the spirit of the movie that recently came out, Where the Wild Things Are. It's entitled Where the Wild Things Are. And it's story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. Or Sendak, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is exciting. So get excited. If you already saw the movie, you know what? I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm going to have to go out and see it. But if you have seen the movie, I hope you enjoy. And if you haven't seen it, go see it. Anyway, here we go. Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. Oh my goodness. There's Max. He's making mischief. What's mischief? What you kids all do all the time. And another. This is another way he made mischief. Of one kind and another, and his mother called him Wild Thing. And Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Max said, "I'll eat you up," to his mother. There he is. He was sent to bed, and he wasn't able to eat anything. My goodness. Max, you gotta watch what you say. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. A forest. Look at this. A forest grew in his room. This is crazy. And grew. Growing more. It's growing more. Oh wait, look at this. Look at him there. He has his paw up to his mouth there, like he's up to no good. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. Look at this. This is his room. Look at all that. It's like growing with vines and pretty big trees, and there he is in his room. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. Look at this. He's sailing off in his boat. There he goes. Looks like he's having a good time. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Look at this. He's sailing through to where the wild things are. Look at that dragon there, snuffing at him, snuffing at Max. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Look at these guys. They're roaring at him. But you know what? Look at Max there. He's a pretty tough guy. He's not taking any of what they're doing. They're roaring and gnashing. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Max is there, and he's like, "Be still." And they're all like, "Oh my goodness. They called Max the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all the wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start. Here they go." He is king of all the wild things. And look at these guys. They're just listening to him. So here they go. They're dancing. And they're being wild. And they're being crazy. They're causing a rumpus into the night when the moon is high. And they're swinging from trees during the day. Look at this. They're swinging from trees. You guys ever swing from trees? Look at this. Max is on the shoulders of one of the wild things. Look at their claws. What are these wild things? These wild things are crazy, huh? "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. Sounds familiar. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. He smelled something. What did he smell? Look at this. There he is sitting there. And he smelled something good to eat, and he's like, he doesn't know what it is. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. Look at him. They're asking him not to leave, but he says no, he has to leave. So they roared, and they got upset. And Max says, "No, I'm going. Goodbye." And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. Look at him. He's sailing back. It's almost like he's asleep there. Like he's asleep there on the boat. He's just in a melancholy state. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Look at that. He's back in his room. And look. There's his supper. Who brought him his supper? I think his mom did. And it was still hot. The supper was still hot. So it was almost like it never happened. But do you guys believe it happened? I believe it happened. Anyway, so he had this crazy, wild, fun time where the wild things are. And then he comes back. He's ready for bed, but he eats his supper that his mom left for him. Anyway, I'm excited to see the movie because I haven't seen it yet, but I am excited. I hope you guys enjoyed the book, and until next time, you guys just be well, and we'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye.
And it's Ross. Ross's reading time.